I had a friend of mine say, "Hey Pat, where you been? You're not putting out as many videos." And the last three kind of been like, "Oh, that you're not too happy with." Um, I don't know, kind of reselling and stuff. But this is what I've been doing. I'm constantly here. I am the same guy that's asking me, um, trying to basically get the garage and just trying to get things in order while we have some sunlight. Now it's getting ready to rain out here today. It's Friday, and I'm going to get this uploaded. But I do want to talk about. Let me switch the camera. So I was going to film out here, kind of, and talk a little bit about. Reselling for July, because July is over, and July was better, but it's going to storm. So I'm going to actually get on the computer and I'll show and talk about the numbers and exactly things did improve. Things got better in July, but man, when you're still chasing it, it's a grind. So let me get inside and get on the computer, and then I'll share some details. And uh-oh, I just heard a crackling, so I better get inside. So I hit by lightning. Back, and yes, so July was better than June, actually by 300%. But man, still chasing it, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a rough breakdown, and I'll share with some things that I sold on eBay, because sometimes, well, Pat, what are you selling? And the sales are from eBay, Whatnot, Amazon, and one night of YouTube, which YouTube was a special 45-minute show. They asked me to do Christmas in July, and I did roughly $140 on that one that they did. So I'll kind of show you, like, here's like July 31st. Now here we are on August the 2nd though, and haven't sold nothing yet the last 2 days. So I do have two stores actually. I did get some Legos. I wasn't going to buy nothing. I kind of said, I don't want to buy nothing in July. Then someone reached out to me and, we got these Lego sets, and we were going to do 9. We wound up getting 10, but that's another story, because I did sell. I sold 5 sets of the Legos in the first weekend that I got them, but one lady committed fraud and saying it was open and something was missing, which it wasn't. And of course eBay, maybe I'll talk about that in another video, because I'm still disgusted. It just came back actually yesterday. But I just honestly just don't make videos just to make videos. But and my buddy said to me, hey Pat, like I said, well, I tried to show the realistic side, not to be negative. But June I did basically $1,200. In July, reselling did $4,500, so that was an increase of 300%. I'll show you a couple things like eBay, and I can pretty much almost tell you everything that what I got into it. Like this was a 5X. A guy reached out to me. This was a shirt, and I'll highlight some of them. This was a shirt, $23.99. A guy sends me a message and says, hey, do you do any discounts? So I said, yeah, here's a discount. I set him for best offer, the buy it for $19, and he took it right away. So 5X is hard to find. I think I paid around $6 for that, so that's fine. And right now I'm about moving stuff. It's it's not about sitting on stuff. This was a bralette that I sold from Target, $13. That was bought off of a pallet where I think I paid like $2.50 for the whole pallet. It wound up, I have like 50 cents into it. So, because I got hundreds and hundred pieces of clothing on that. This Snap-on Tools solid brass buckle. That actually, you could see I listed that last year at February 18th, 2023. So this belt buckle took another guy that I know that has a liquidation store. I went in and he had a bunch of things, and he buys stuff all over. And so here we are in July, and it took March, April, May, June, almost a year and a half to sell that. God, it was You know, they paid full price for it, but you know, I made I think like $5. Dragon Ball Z. Here's someone that bought a. I have a bunch of these Coleman candles, so I have quantity, and I offer a quantity discount if someone gets those. Um, Freaking stupid DVDs I had listed. Like here, let me look and see when I listed them. I even gave an incentive. Yeah, last March, and I buried them somewhere. And I've been having, I had like one or two actually. I think in June I had a refund because I couldn't find the damn things. So I mean that's a cheap item, $2. Um, Here's a pair of shorts. You know, it's only $5.55, but it came off again that pallet where I got like 500 clothing items. You know, 50, 75 cent item into almost $6. And I'm at a point right now where I'm just kind of like, hey, just you know, send things out. A nice $30 shirt, Marmite, good brand. These Nana surprise. This I was, you know, like, man, I've sat on these things for like a year and a half too, and got to the point where I wholesaled these out. I paid 15 for them, and I just sold a bunch of them to one guy, probably about 2 months ago, just for to get the money back, and they've been in storage. So, $30 I got for that. I tell you, some things you think they're no brainers. Some stuff should sell, and it just doesn't. You can see I'm actually selling a lot of clothes. You know, Levi jeans here, shirt. I think almost everything that I'm selling, I would say at least right now 50-60% of what I'm showing. Here we went to my son had we went to a local baseball minor league game, and they gave free shirts out. I didn't want it. Because it's not my team. I like the opposing team. And I paid $15 for the seats, and we got free shirts. And I listed my shirt right away. It was in a bag, and I sold it for $24. So you know that it was free. So you know, or another way to look at it, like you know, I even with taking away the price I paid for the ticket, I still made $10. So stock certificates, a lot of old stuff that I'll have these in the filing cabinet. This guy's the same buyer. A lot of 8 Betamax tapes, $25, 8 of them. Vintage, a VCR, VHS rewinder, box of hangers. Okay, yeah, I don't want to go too far back because now we're getting into the hangers were June. Okay, yeah, so this shirt $20 sold. You can see I did a 7% coupon extra off. So you know, and like I said, in my other store, I sold several things as far as that. So let me bring up my whatnot, and so I really want to show you guys. If you're new to whatnot, you want to check me out down below. I'll put a link in, and you can spend $15. You don't have to spend it at my. You don't even have to spend it on at my store. You could spend it at anybody's, but it's I think it's still $15. They keep adjusting it. It used to be 5, it used to be 10, and 15, it's 25. I don't know. But let's edit the dates. July. I think July start date. It's weird over here. Okay, update. All right, so I did $2,928 on Whatnot. And I did, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shows. So 11 shows. These big spikes, these were raids. Well, this one wasn't. I had one that the Jeebus, Treasure Hunting with Jeebus has raided me. And I did 735, and this one 570. I didn't get rated that was on a Sunday because they're usually live on a Tuesday, and they rated me and made the big difference. And then I've been doing some Dollar General, Walgreens, Target pallets inventory that I have, and so $2,928. What's it live stream say? Revenue. And that's you have to click on, and spent a little bit of money in ads. So 2,900 and $2,928 on Whatnot. So I'll show you like a little bit of backstory. These are some of the people like I follow, but up here, like I'm at 4,414 followers. It's all right. It's I've sold over 4,700 items. Actually, I've sold more than that. Because when you sell a mystery box, let's say I sell a mystery box with 15 items, that still counts as one, even though I shipped 15 items in that box. So it's way over about 5,300, 933 reviews, all good reviews. Everything was packed perfectly. We love the seller. 5. I think I've only got one review that was, but it's the average is so big, sort of like the feedback, that even if you get 1 out of 900, it's not going to make much of a difference. So if you get a chance, like check out my Whatnot, and if you want to support me there, I'm going to put my eBay link down there. So so I did 4,500, and as you could 3,000 of it was just from Whatnot. So the other $1,500 was, like I said, 140 from YouTube. So you could, the other $1,500 was there was about $700-800, So the roughly out of that 1,500, 140 YouTube, and so 1,400 was eBay. And Amazon. I'm sorry, eBay and Amazon. Not much. I mean, Amazon did do better than the month before, because I did find some product that I was able to sell, and it sold pretty quick. It was only about $250, $300 worth of product, but it still did better than it did the month before. And that's the issue I have with Amazon right now, is just finding stuff. So 1,200 was bad. For June, 4,500 was better, but still, it's when you're talking 45. I basically lost money in June, underwater as far as what I need for my overhead, and July definitely did help, but I should the minimum I should be doing is around 3,500 to 4,000 a month, or $800 to $1,000 a week. So when you factor in that 1,200 and then that 4,500, 6,700, what was that, 9 weeks, I'm still, it's not like I'm, whoa, now all of a sudden I got this big huge pile of cash, because still I'm really about $1,200-1,500 behind where I should be to kind of break even what I need to support, to do things right. And that's why when you have a brutal month, and and I've been working on, I'm putting up some shelving, I'm working in doing a garage. July was better, but man, I tell you, we went to a concert last week for Def Leppard, where it was away for 2 days. Just didn't want to drive home that night, and it was like 3 hours. It was only 3 hours away, but we decided, it was over at 11. Why don't we just stay out there? We got up the next morning, enjoyed the area, and then came home for the following day. Came into the weekend, and even weather. It's either been a little rainy or it's been hot and muggy. It's kind of played a factor into getting certain things done. But and then a buddy of mine needed some help this week cleaning out his warehouse, because he closed it down. He had to be out by August the 1st. So that took up 2 days of my time. So I ended the month better, but the last 4 or 5 days, maybe longer. Actually, the last 5 or 7 days, it was my worst week. I did out of that 4,500, the last the last 9 days was only about $650, $700 in sales. So the probably 50-60% of that 4,500 was done in the first 2 weeks. So, but I'm working on things and hopefully get things better. I just got some new shelving, new to me, not brand new, but And I'm going to be doing more whatnot, trying to push out some of that excess inventory I got of that, and try to make better use of that cash to maybe buy better inventory. And going to be getting into doing storage units on whatnot, basically not this $5 stuff. Try to bring that up some. So, all right, I just wanted to give you a it's a positive note, but you don't fix this in a month. I know it's easy to just, oh, why don't you do, you can't tear apart the whole store when you're trying to still have cash flow coming in, and start from scratch. You just gotta I guess, pick away at it a little bit at a time, and hopefully sort of set a realistic timetable, let's say of 3 months, and be like, okay, now I can get this back a little bit more under control. Clearing out this unit for my friend, I had to put stuff in a storage unit that I have that I got from him, some shelving and filing cabinets and stuff like that. But I already had the space, so it didn't. It just took me away from some time that I needed to kind of work on another storage unit. So trying to balance all this all out, but I don't mind helping friends, and because sometimes it comes with free inventory, and you get some good things. And I should have a sign, I work for inventory, so there's no complaints there. But thank God for whatnot, because 3,000 out of 4,500 of the sales was from whatnot. So you're talking 80%, 80% of the sales pretty much out of the month were not quite, 78% were whatnot. So, all right, guys, I do appreciate the support, and I try to make realistic videos about reselling. And I don't know, some people say I don't watch reselling, so maybe I shouldn't be making any reselling videos. I should just be making the treasure hunt videos. So leave a comment below. I'd greatly appreciate it, and give me thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I will see you again.